Today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate brownies. You will need 100 grams of plain flour, 200 grams of dark chocolate, 225 grams of brown sugar, 125 grams of butter, 3 eggs, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, and as an optional, half a teaspoon of salt. Firstly, you want to line your baking tray with baking paper. I have used a baking tray that is 18 centimetres by 28 centimetres. Then using a bain-marie or a bowl over a saucepan of boiling water, making sure that the bottom of the bowl doesn't touch the water, you want to melt together your chocolate and your butter until both are melted and is really well combined. Once melted, mix until well combined and then pop to one side and allow to cool. Then in a separate bowl to your brown sugar, add an egg at a time, combining and whisking as you go. Once all your eggs are added, you want to keep whisking the eggs and sugar until it is doubled in size and slightly lighter. I had all the intentions in the world of doing this by hand with a whisk, but I am a weakling, so I then changed out to an electric mixer. You can do this by hand, it's just going to take a little bit of patience and a little bit of elbow grease, but I do have an electric mixer that I used. You want to mix this until it is doubled in size and lighter in colour. Then to your flour, add your baking powder, your cocoa powder, and if using salt, give this a mix. And you then want to sieve this into your egg mixture. Make sure you sieve it because you don't want to have lumps of flour throughout your brownie. And then you want to fold your flour into your eggs. So the reason why we fold it in as opposed to mixing it in is because you've just put loads and loads of air into those eggs, and that is basically the majority of the raising agent for a brownie is actually the air that you whip into the eggs. So by folding it in, you're retaining as much air as you've just put in those eggs as you possibly can do. So to fold, you want to take a spatula, mix it underneath, and then try and put that mixture on top of the flour, and then do it again and do it again. So like I say, this, you don't want to mix it in, you know, like you would usually do with like a whisk. You basically want to just take your time and fold it in as much as you can do. Then you want to add your now cooled chocolate and butter mixture, and again just fold that in. That will then get the remainder of the flour folded in, and you just want to fold it in until it's all really nicely combined. Then add this to your pre-prepared tin. And bake in a preheated oven at gas mark 4, 180 degrees centigrade or 160 fan assisted for 30 to 35 minutes. You'll know when your brownie is ready because the top will be cracked but the middle won't be wobbly. So if you just shake that pan side to side, that middle will not wobble. If it wobbles, it needs another 5 minutes. And then simply chop your brownie up into the size pieces that you want. And there you have it. That's how you make chocolate brownies.